Hey guys, Mr. Milton here, showing you constructing parallel and perpendicular lines. After this video, you should be able to construct a line parallel to the given one, and you could construct a perpendicular line through a given point. Okay, I'm going to do the first example, and I am going to allow you or leave the second example for you to do. Okay, so first let's start with constructing parallel lines. I'll do my best to keep the paper and screen, but it will probably rotate a little bit. All right, to construct a parallel line, basically what we're going to do is we're going to create an angle and then we're going to copy it. Okay, that's the best way to explain it. So if you remember that from our previous video. So when we're constructing a parallel line, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line through the line we want to make parallel and through the point that we're going to make parallel through. Okay, and what that does is it creates an angle. And so now the same process that we use to copy an angle, we're going to do here. So I'm going to put my pivot on the intersection of that first point, or sorry, the line I created in our original line, and I'm going to choose a number. I chose the number 40. I'm going to do the same thing here. Put the pivot on the point that we're going through. I'm going to choose the number 40, or continue choosing the number 40. Okay. And what that does is it creates this new point I have for both of these now, right? And that's where I'm going next. I'm going to put my pivot on that new point here. And then I want to find out where it intersects with my original arc. So it intersects right here. What number is that? 47, 46, 45, 44. Okay, I'm going to write the number 44 so I know it. Okay, now I'm going to come down here up to my other one. I'm going to do the same thing. Get here, go to 44, 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm going to go through here. Okay, and now this is my intersection. So my parallel line will go from this point through that point, and it should be parallel to the other one. Okay, draw straight through. Hope it comes out good. Not too bad at all. Okay, so we're basically copying an angle, making an angle in order to copy it. And this is our new line. Remember when I'm looking at this on a test or quiz, actually a test for this chapter, I'll be looking to see, do you have the markings, the indicators that show that you're doing everything. I'm not going to be seeing, can you hold a ruler up to the line and just make a straight line through. Okay? All right, next example. Making a perpendicular line through a given line. So here, what we're going to do to make a perpendicular line, we are going to put our pivot on the point that we're trying to go through, and we're going to choose a number, preferably a smaller number, I think. It doesn't have to be very big, but it needs to intersect the line. I'm going to choose the number 26. Okay, try to keep this thing still. There we go. And that intersects the line twice. That's what we want. Okay. All right. From there, I'm going to put my pivot on one of the intersections, and I'm going to choose a number that goes at least over that point. In this case, 40 goes over that point, so I'm going to choose 40. And I'm going to go to this other side and choose 40 as well. Pivot there. I chose 40. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And now, between here, the original point, and the intersection of my two arcs, I will have a perpendicular line. There we go. And that'll be 90 degrees. Okay, remember you can rewind that, rewatch it to help yourself out. Remember I started off with the arc that went through both of these, and then from there I chose 40 for both of these. Okay. All right. Backside. All right, we're making a perpendicular line that goes through this given point, but now this point is off the line. And so we're still going to do the same thing essentially. We're going to put our pivot on the point that we want to go through, and then we're going to choose a point that goes through the line that we want to go through twice. What's the point that does that? Here's a decent one, I think. Actually, 40. 40 has been good to me today. So I'm going to choose 40. 40 here. 40 there. Okay. So I chose the arc 40. Okay, I have these 2 points now. And so now I'm going to put my pivot on those points. Choose a point that goes over the line. I'm going to choose 30. Hopefully that goes through. Okay, 30. I'll go back over to this other one, and I'll choose 30 as well. 30, where's 30? There we go. All right. All right. And so now you see this intersection point, right? And so my perpendicular line will go between this point that I just created and the point that I was given at the beginning, and that should be a perpendicular line. Perpendicular. All right. Okay, so those are the 3 constructions that you should be able to do. Creating a perpendicular line when the point's off the line, creating a perpendicular line when the point's on the line, and creating a parallel line. Okay? All right, see ya.